Brace yourself for what could be the most earth-shattering upset in rugby history this Saturday. The rugby world is holding its breath as two titans prepare to collide in what promises to be an absolutely explosive encounter. When the world's top-ranked New Zealand All Blacks step onto their fortress at Eden Park to face the second-ranked South Africa Springboks, we're not just witnessing another match. We're potentially seeing history in the making. But here's where it gets absolutely mind-blowing. The Springboks are carrying the weight of 88 years of heartbreak on their shoulders. That's right, they haven't tasted victory at Eden Park since 1937, and the All Blacks have built in seemingly impenetrable 50-game winning streak at this legendary venue. For context, that's longer than most rugby fans have been alive. And this is the part most people miss. This isn't just about breaking a streak. This Saturday's Rugby Championship clash represents something far more significant. It's about whether the most storied rivalry in international rugby can produce one of the greatest upsets the sport has ever witnessed. Springboks head coach, Rassie Erasmus, clearly understands the magnitude of this moment. When facing such a monumental challenge, he's pulling out all the stops, assembling what many consider his strongest possible lineup. The experienced backbone of the team returns with veterans Eben Etzebeth, Ruan Nortje, Captain Siya Kolisi, and the powerhouse Pieter-Steph du Toit leading the charge. In a strategic move that's raising eyebrows, Willie le Roux gets the nod as the sole change to the backline, a decision that could prove crucial in this high-stakes encounter. But here's where the narrative takes an intriguing twist. While the Springboks are banking on experience, the All Blacks are embracing both celebration and experimentation. Star forward Ardie Savea will be playing for more than just victory. He's reaching the incredible milestone of his 100th Test match, achievement that adds emotional weight to an already charged atmosphere. In a bold move that has rugby analysts buzzing, they're giving Kyle Preston his international debut at halfback, throwing a complete unknown into the mix against the world champions. The tactical chess match extends further with position changes throughout the All Blacks squad. Tupou Vaa'i, Fabian Holland, Tyrell Lomax, and du Plessis-Kirifi are all shifting roles, creating an element of unpredictability that could either be genius or disaster. There's no middle ground in a match of this caliber. Here's everything you absolutely need to know before these rugby giants clash in what could be the match of the decade, when dreams collide. Match details. The moment of truth arrives on Saturday, September 6th, with kickoff scheduled for 3:05 a.m. Eastern Time. Yes, you read that correctly. For American rugby fans, this means setting those alarms for an ungodly hour. But trust me, you won't want to miss what could unfold. New Zealand All Blacks complete squad breakdown starting XV. Ethan de Groot will anchor the front row alongside hooker Cody Taylor and Fletcher Newell. The engine room features Scott Barrett partnering with Tupou Vaa'i, while the back row sees Simon Parker, the Centurion Ardie Savea, and Wallace Satiti combining their talents. Finlay Christie takes charge at scrum half, feeding the experienced Beauden Barrett at fly half. The back line boasts serious firepower, with Reiko Ioane and Jordy Barrett in the centers, Billy Proctor and Emoni Narawa on the wings, and Will Jordan providing the attacking spark from fullback. Replacements ready for action. Samisoni Tauke, Aho, Tamaiti Williams, Tyrell Lomax, Fabian Holland, du Plessis-Kirifi, the debutant, Kyle Preston, Quinn Tupaea, and the versatile Damian McKenzie provide the depth that could prove decisive in the closing stages. South Africa Springboks, battle-ready lineup, starting 5. Willie le Roux takes the fullback responsibility, with the electric Cheslin Colby and promising Keenan Moody patrolling the flanks. The midfield partnership of Jesse Creel and Damien de Allende brings both power and finesse, while Handré Pollard orchestrates proceedings from fly half, with Grant Williams at scrum half. The CAC is absolutely mouthwatering. Captain Siya Kolisi leads from the back row, alongside the explosive Pieter-Steph du Toit and Marco van Staden. The second row combines the towering Ruan Nortje with the experienced Eben Etzebeth, while the front row features Oxneche, Malcolm Marks, and Thomas du Toit. Bench strength that could change everything. Jan Hendrik Wessels, Bowen Venter, Wilco Lowe, Lou de Jager, Quagga Smith, Cobus Reinach, Sacha Feinberg-Mangoma Zulu, and Ethan Hooker are primed to make their mark when the intensity reaches fever pitch. Your complete viewing guide for rugby enthusiasts in the United States. Every single moment of this Rugby Championship showdown will be broadcast live through FloRugby and the Flow Sports application. But you'll need an active subscription to witness history potentially being made. FloRugby has established itself as the ultimate destination for American rugby fans, serving as the exclusive home for an impressive array of premier competitions. Beyond the Rugby Championship, subscribers gain access to the prestigious Investec Champions Cup, the exciting EPCR Challenge Cup, the competitive Currie Cup, France's elite top 14 competition, the thrilling Super Rugby tournament, and countless other rugby spectacles from around the globe. But here's what makes FloRugby truly special. It's not just about live matches. The platform maintains extensive archives and offers complete match replays, ensuring you never miss a crucial moment or can relive the greatest rugby memories whenever you want. Join the global rugby community. The rugby conversation extends far beyond the final whistle, and FloRugby's social media presence keeps fans connected across all major platforms. Whether you prefer the real-time discussions on Twitter @FloRugby, the behind-the-scenes content on Instagram @FloRugby, the comprehensive video coverage on their YouTube channel, or the community discussions on their Facebook page, there's a space for every type of rugby fan to engage and share their passion. But here's where it gets controversial, and I want your honest opinion on this. Is the All Blacks' Eden Park fortress genuinely unbreachable? Or is it simply a psychological barrier that the Springboks have allowed to define them for nearly 9 decades? Some argue that streaks are meant to be broken, while others believe certain venues possess an almost mystical quality that transcends mere statistics. And here's the question that's dividing rugby experts worldwide. Should the All Blacks be experimenting with a debutant halfback in such a crucial match? Or is this the kind of bold decision that separates great teams from good ones? Is Rassie Erasmus playing it too safe with his experienced lineup? Or is this exactly the kind of calculated approach needed to finally conquer the Eden Park Demons? What's your take? Will Saturday finally see the end of the most dominant home record in international rugby? Or will the All Blacks prove once again that some fortresses are simply impenetrable? Drop your predictions, and let's debate whether this is the Springboks moment or just another chapter in All Blacks dominance.